Now that we have enabled monitor mode on our wireless interface, we can capture all the Wi-Fi packets sent within our range, even if the packet is not directed to our computer, even if we're not connected to the target network, and even without knowing the key or the password to the target network. So all we need right now is a program that can capture these packets for us. The program that we're going to use is called Airodump N G. It's part of the Aircrack N G suite, and it's a packet sniffer. So it's a program designed to capture packets while you're in monitor mode. It'll allow us to see all the wireless networks around us and show us detailed information about its MAC address, channel, encryption, clients connected to this network, and so on. So let me show you how we're going to use it. First of all, you need to enable monitor mode on your wireless adapter, as shown in the previous lectures. So if I go to my Kali machine and run ilconfig to list all the wireless devices on this computer, you'll see that I have an interface called LAN 0, and this interface is in monitor mode. Now, depending on the way that you enabled monitor mode, this can be called Mon 0, it can be called Mon 0 Mon, it doesn't matter. You just want to make sure you enable monitor mode using one of the methods shown before. And then use the name of the adapter that is in monitor mode when you run Airodump N G. Now to run Aerodump N G, we're just going to type the name of the program, which is Airodump N G, followed by the name of my wireless adapter in monitor mode, which is LAN 0, as you can see in here. So the command is very simple. We're typing the program name, which is Airodump N G, followed by the name of my interface in monitor mode. If I hit enter, you'll see it'll start working, discovering all the wireless networks around me and displaying useful information about them. This program will continue working unless you quit it, and to quit this program, you have to press Ctrl-C from your keyboard. You can use Ctrl-C to quit any running program in your terminal. Now that we stopped the program, let's analyze the output so we understand what it's showing us. So first of all, if we look at this column, the ACID column, it should be a little bit familiar to you. And basically, this shows us the names of the wireless networks around us. So if I just go to my Windows machine and look for wireless networks, you'll see the same names that we see in here displayed under the ACID. Now all of the other columns show us more information about the network name that you see in here. And this information will be very useful to us as we go through the course. The first column, the BSSID, shows us the MAC address of the target network. Next we have the PWR, so this is the signal strength or the power of the network. Now the higher the number, the better signal we have. So for example, the network with the best signal right here is this one. Next, we have the beacons. These are frames sent by the network in order to broadcast its existence. So every network, even if it's said to be hidden, always sends these type of frames, basically broadcasting its existence and telling all the wireless devices around it that I exist. I have this BSSID, I work on this channel. I use this encryption, and my name is this. Next, we have the number of data packets or data frames, and these are the useful packets that we'll talk about later on once we get to the cracking section. This column represents the number of data packets that we collected in the past 10 seconds. Next, we have the channel, which is the channel that the network works on. So for example, this network right here, the Dark Web Association, works on channel 8, and so on. Next, we have the maximum speed supported by the network. The encryption is a very important column, and it shows us the encryption used by the network. Cipher is the cipher used in the network. Auth is the authentication used on that network. Now don't worry about the ink, the cipher, and the auth, as we already taught you that, how to crack Wi-Fi network, so we will not doing this again. We will directly jump into the real-world attacks. So that is for this lecture, meet you in the next lecture.